Okay, hi, it's Dan with my YouTube channel. Welcome. Thanks for watching. So I wanted to talk about the Women's March. A friend of mine asked me to look into it. So check out their website from womensmarch.com. And this is where they'll be marching all over the United States, probably in your town as well, all over the world too. And they've got a couple slogans here. Look back, march forward, and power to the polls. So using gematria, I was like, hey, let's look back. That's got gematria of 25, just like women. 47, that foundational number. And 43, we've seen a lot of this number. Jesus. And then, well, let's take the second part of it. March forward with 65 and 79. And then if you put them together, look back, march forward, 90. If you write out 90, the word 90, it equals 33, 117. Also, if you write out 33, it equals 117. So look back, march forward. That's their slogan. Now the march is going to be on Saturday, January 20th. And they're saying it takes place in New York City from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. or 113, that number of dishonest, fiction, green screen. The march starts the rally starts at 11:30. So there's that 113 number again. So yeah, women and March both equal 25 and 38, and Trump equals 25. So it's a perfect time to have a march. The Women's March also equals 84. And 66, 84, number of the Jesuits and Freemasonry. Power to the polls, 84. Reproductive. They're marching for reproductive rights, 66. That's a number linked to 33. You know. So from last year's march to this year's march, with the date included, is 1 year, 12 months, like the jersey of Tom Brady. He's number 12. 52 weeks and 1 day, 365 days. Now, 52 and 1, or 521, is the 98th prime number. This is the 98th season of the NFL. That it is. So, if we look at the numerology of the date today, the date of the march, very similar with last year's march. 39, 59, and 14. And 39, 59, and 14 are some of the numbers. There are other numbers, but these are the ones that stuck out. If you add these numbers together, 59 and 39 equals 98. Again, the 98th season of the NFL. If you add it to the other 14, you get 112. Well, Super Bowl equals 112. Now, from the March until the Super Bowl is 15 days, or 2 weeks and 1 day, or Saturn. If you write out 15, it equals 38, like women, like March, like Minnesota, where the Super Bowl is happening. If you include the end date, it's 16 days, or 2 weeks and 2 days. If you write out 16, it equals 33. And interesting enough, February 4th is the 330th day of the year. Now, some interesting things that were synonymous with this march, especially last year. Pussy hat equals 42. Bitch, sometimes refer to a woman, 42. Feminist, 42. Very interesting. Bitch also equals 93, a number of Saturn and propaganda, also 30. Pussyat has the same gematria of the Women's March, 51 and 60. While feminists also equals the Women's March with 75. And Jesuit, 60 with the Women's March. They've got their claws in everything. Everything. So the woman who wrote the article, Lisa Ryan, has gematria of 36, 45, 99, 117. If you write out 13, it equals 99 and 117 and 45. So that's very interesting. She wrote it at, let me find it, at 5:35. I don't know if you can see that. A shout out to Tom Brady, perhaps. Perhaps. Or a shout out to Freemasonry. So, the Me Too movement, speaking of Freemasonry, has a couple numbers associated with Freemasonry, 58 and 59, and also 113, which is a dishonest number, fictional number. Very interesting. Very fascinating. So the ciphers I'm using for these decodes are the full reduction, single reduction, full reduction KV, single reduction KV, reverse full reduction, reverse single reduction, ENP, English ordinal, and reverse ordinal. Just a couple other ciphers to help me along. If you write out 33, as I mentioned before, it equals 66. And the Women's March equals 66. So does reproductive. And they're marching over reproductive rights. It also equals 156. And 911 is the 156th prime number. So a few of these groups that are associated with these causes, MoveOn.org has 38 gematria. 38, of course, associated with women and marching and death and Jews. Also 52 associated with Super Bowl 52, perhaps. Feminism also associated with 52. And 88, which is funny because Trump equals 88. And 47. Authority, foundation, framework. Very interesting numbers. Super Bowl. So power to the polls, the other slogan, equals 84, a Freemasonry number. Also 69, a number associated with Saturn. And 123 on the reduction EP, which is a conspiracy number. So that'll do it. Thanks so much.